Another reaction that you would be getting probably would be, what's the government doing? How come there are a lot of people in the streets? Why is nobody's helping them? How come nobody's helping them? A third reaction would be, I think this is the worst kind of reaction, would be when you see that poor family along that street, you would pretend that you did not see anybody. You pretend, you turn a blind eye on them, just start walking, as if there was nobody there. The Good Samaritan in today's Gospel, I think the three people in today's Gospel, the priest, the Levite, the Good Samaritan, they all saw that guy who was beaten and then he was robbed. And yet, the only thing that the Good Samaritan did something different. Okay? The two, the priest and the Levite, they saw and then they chose a different path. They tried to avoid the person. The Good Samaritan, he saw, but then he continued walking that path. Even if he saw that guy, he was not afraid. It looked like a dead guy, but still, he went further. And what did he do? He saw. He stopped. He checked what he had. He gave. And then something more. He walked an extra mile. The priest and the Levite, they saw, I think they had good intentions. They were religious people. They were taught at birth that it is good to help. They have to do charitable works. They had to be merciful. But then, at the last minute, they chose a different path. They did not help the guy. My dear friends, good intentions, I think, is not enough. Good intention is not enough. We have to have compassion, just like the Good Samaritan. And what is compassion? Compassion is a strong feeling. It comes from the gut. I would like to believe it's like when you want to go to the CR. You want to comfort yourself. And then unless you find a CR, you will continue to be restless. Okay? Like compassion, you will continue to feel something inside you unless you try to help. So that is how strong compassion is. That's how strong that feeling is. How many of us, when we go out of our houses, when we go out of the church, when we go out of our seminaries, our convent, how many of us, when we see somebody there, it looks like he's someone in need? Okay? How many of us probably he's at our convent information lobby, he's at our gate, he's at the corridor. How many of us care to stop and ask, "Good morning, how may I help you?" Okay. "Good morning, what can I do for you?" I think, my dear friends, the gospel for today does not only, it challenges us to do something more. Not only to ask that person, "How may I help you?" but rather we should ask, "How more could I help you? What is it that I can do for you more? What more could I do for you?" And so, like the Good Samaritan, we should see, stop, check what we have, give, and walk the extra mile.